Okay, 7:15 in the morning, 82% humidity. I think today is going to be a hot Tuesday. It's been a good morning. I just got done, what was it? Probably almost an hour call to a guy in New York, and we're working on a new little side venture for the Eleuthera site, which I'll let you know about when it comes. I think it's going to be pretty good. Stupid ears. It's cloudy, a little breezy, doesn't matter. Probably not going to be getting out with the drone today. I've got one more meeting later this afternoon, but I've got some paperwork I've got to get done. Hopefully I'll get in a beach walk. And a guy I know just called me from England. He's actually here, he's not in England. He wants me to do some video shooting for him Friday, Saturday, I think. He does a basketball camp type thing here. So, there's always something happening. Well, this is a rather odd one. But this morning I had done a little piece about the marketing that I had to do and the plan I had to come up with and all of that. And so I'm getting ready to make the movie. Footage is gone. Doesn't exist. So I haven't the vaguest idea. But my second meeting today was a marketing thing that I'm trying to, get a group of people, there's actually a couple of them, together to decide how they want to do their marketing, because it's not just going to happen by magic. They're going to have to go and make some attempts and make some new websites and have somebody do it, and they're going to have to spend some money. That's the reality. Marketing doesn't happen just by magic. So we'll see how that goes. I actually know, but I'm filling this in now because that footage got lost. So you'll hear more later. I just had to make some flight changes because I'm going back to the States on August 8th, just for a short trip. And Southern Air leaves at 7:30, sometimes 7, sometimes 8. If anything happens, I would be, because my plane's at 10, and I couldn't make that flight, I'd be in trouble. So I switched it to Friday night, then I come back, stay overnight in Nassau, get the flight the next morning, and go. Now I gotta make a hotel reservation. Okay, well, I just got home from that marketing meeting. It was a good discussion. And now I have to really put my head around what we need to do, how we're going to potentially accomplish it, what it's going to cost to do, all of those kind of things. And that takes a lot of thinking, because you can't just think the short term, you've got to think of it in terms of a longer term. How's it going to be sustainable? What kind of things are you going to put out there? Where are you going to put them out? Websites, the whole thing. It's a tricky process to have to think through all the different avenues of how you're going to make it work. So that's going to take me a little bit of time to think through. She's giving me her best thoughts right now too. She's contemplating how we're going to do it. Well, actually, she's resting now. She'll think about it more later. All right, headed out to go do a beach walk. Just to think, figure out some ideas, how I'm going to approach that marketing thing, what the possibilities are. There's a lot of different little components, and thinking it all through takes some time. Well, had a good long walk, did a lot of thinking, didn't exactly come to any major conclusions on what to do. I got a couple ideas and directions, but I got to think even some more, because this is a fairly complicated arrangement. Involves multiple websites, financial stuff, connecting them all together. Remember, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I don't know. I was showing you that you had to do color corrections with the Mavic footage. The next shots you're going to see are just examples in Final Cut Pro of how you have to go in and tweak the colors and the saturation and the contrast and all that kind of stuff to try to get it right. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck, and I'm not a professional at it by any means. So the tricky part of this marketing thing is I've got to be thinking of so many different angles of what's the website going to look like visually? How is the content going to be produced? Who's going to produce the content? What type of content is it going to be? What's going to resonate with that audience? How is that going to provide revenue for them? Where does that click in and click through so that they get to see a return? Because that's what they want. They want to have a way that people can, they want to make money. They're in business like everybody else. Everybody wants to make money. So if you're in business, even if you're not, you probably want to make money anyway. But so there's all these little things like picturing what it looks like. What's somebody going to see? How are they going to react to it? How's the content? There's tons of different little aspects, and that makes it challenging to think through all the things before they're designed. It's like you've got to build a house and you're designing it in your head, and then you go and build it. And that's basically what you got to do to come up with this marketing plan. How it's going to go, how long it's going to last, what you're going to do to continue it, all those different factors. A lot of thinking. Oh yeah, on another note, I think it's 7:30. It's down to 84. We might get down to 82 by morning.